Patti Honacki, and I'm your cruise director for your Alaskan cruise. Now, I've been a cruise director for many years, and I've done several seasons of Alaska. I have been fortunate enough to take some amazing shore excursions. So what we've done here is we've put together a little video of my personal recommendations for tours based on experience for your Alaskan cruise. In Ketchikan, I loved the Bering Sea Crab Fisherman's Tour. We were on the Alaskan Ballard, the same boat used in the popular TV show, The Deadliest Catch. We first went to an island that was just full of bald eagles. They were majestic. They threw fish from the fishing boat so we could watch the eagles swoop in to eat. Then they dropped several different types of traps to show how they fish for crab, and we got to see them and touch them up close and personal, and many other forms of sea life as well. I had no idea there were so many different types of crab. I've taken a friend on this tour, and she loved seeing all the different catches of the day. I also recommend the Misty Fjords Float Plane and Crab Feast. The plane was really cool, and the views from above were breathtaking. I got plenty of photos. Then we landed at the lodge on the water, where I was excited to get my plate of crab. Of course, I ate more than 5 people ever really should. Look at the carnage. The table was destroyed. But everyone on my tour had a feast on some great food with some Alaskan beer as well. The lodge was gorgeous, and then a bus took us on a short ride back to the ship. I can definitely recommend the Misty Fjords Float Plane and Crab Feast. Juneau, I loved going to the dog sledding camp. Now, we learned how these dogs are trained and the history of dog sledding. Now, I'm an animal lover, so I was concerned for their well-being, but when I saw how excited they were to be chosen to run, I was so happy. We finally got to take a ride with the dogs, and I went on a particularly warm day, so the dogs loved their break to stand in the cool water. At the end of the tour, we actually got to meet some of the puppies. This was my favorite part. They were so adorable. This tour is good for kids and adults alike. Another one of my favorite things to do in Juneau is a simple little tour called the Gold Creek Salmon Bake. It is good for people with limited mobility or for people who simply love to eat, like me. The bus ride is only 10 minutes from the port, and then you'll be at the side of the bake where they cook fresh salmon on an open flame. It comes with beans, potatoes, cornbread, salad, chowder, and many other things to complete your meal. As you can see, my plate was full, and this was only round 1. For dessert, you can cook marshmallows over an open flame if you choose. What I really like about the salmon bake is the scenery. It has a gorgeous waterfall and stream. You can sit and stare at it as it is beautiful. Lastly, in my opinion, the best tour in Juneau, and it's usually sold out, so you'll have to check with the Shore Excursions desk, is the Tracy Arm Sawyer Glacier Tour. Now, this tour actually departs the ship while we are cruising Tracy Arm, as the tour boat pulls up to the ship while we are stopped, and then you walk from the ship directly onto the tour boat. The smaller size of the tour boat means that we can get really close to the South Sawyer Glacier. We even saw a calving. The views on this tour are extraordinary. We then went to the Sawyer Glacier and stayed to view that as well. We also went by a beautiful waterfall. On our way to meet back up with the ship, we saw 2 orca whales and 2 bears. Okay, I don't have a very good camera, but that is a bear. The tour provides binoculars for everyone so you can see the wildlife. They also have a snack stand where you can buy sodas and beers, as well as burgers, pizza, chips, candy, and reindeer sausage. Now, this tour ends at 1:30 and will bring you back to the ship, so you can also take an afternoon tour, perhaps to Mendenhall Glacier. I did the Mendenhall Glacier tour a few years ago, and it was beautiful also. Recommended as well. Skagway, the White Pass train tour is a must. The views from the train are outstanding. It's a relaxing tour for all ages and good for those with limited mobility. We have a morning and afternoon departure of this tour, as well as some combo tours that include the train. I personally recommend the morning departure, as it will return to the ship around lunchtime so you can grab a bite and spend your afternoon exploring the historic town of Skagway. It's one of the top tours in Alaska, and so if this is your first time in Alaska, then the White Pass train should be #1 on your list. I have also gone dog sledding in Skagway, where you take a helicopter to the dog sled camp on a glacier. We had a great time. I took my parents on this tour and they said it was unforgettable. In Victoria, British Columbia, there's no other place to be than Bouchard Gardens. Now, I thought it was going to be a boring flower garden, but it wound up to be one of my favorite tours of the whole week. The gardens are beautiful. I couldn't take enough photos of the flowers and arrangements, because one flower was even named after my hometown. The lily pad gardens were also stunning. There's a place for a sit-down dinner if you choose, and a place to get sandwiches, chips, and sodas as well. The fountains were awesome, as they were choreographed with a light show. One unexpected treat was that they have music concerts at Bouchard Gardens every night. Locals and tourists alike come and camp out on the lawn to listen to the music while possibly eating a picnic dinner. They have a few totem poles, and the kids will love the carousel. On the bus ride home, our driver took us on a city tour of Victoria, including Chinatown, the Empress Hotel, and the Parliament Building. Now, of course, those are just a handful of tours, just a small percentage of some of the extraordinary experiences we have waiting for you on your Alaskan vacation. Stop by and see the Shore Excursion Desk for more information. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great cruise.